Try to take my chain, I'ma bust down, bust down, bust down, break it down, bust down, bust down, 30, 50, 100, I'm down. I keep high up, yeah, it's my decorator. Well, damn, draw six like PlayStation, like station. Can't keep my weight. My impatient. Whoa. In the base, in the den, in the kitchen, close 3 times 10. Hurricane chopper, a baby. Got weed like Sinead. Throwing them like Luda. I'm older like a. I pass it like a. My feet down here. Cold with it like Martin. Break it down, pick it up, put it up, bring it back. Then up, it's a buzz down. Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even hear, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down. It's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown.
It's the NBA on EA Sports, and this is Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team taking on the Houston Rockets. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you talk about the Nets coming in. They're rested. They're ready to go. And they'll have home court advantage to begin here in games 1 and 2.
And I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to this series right here. This is going to be a dogfight. We got a couple of teams that match up very well. I can see this one going to length. Yes, 7 games. That's how even these teams are.
Harden, his first effort, off the mark. Into the front court, it's Irving. Just getting going here in game 1. Fires the 3. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Irving, and he knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Harden. Lets it fly from long range, where James Harden, muscle memory, gets it to go. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Irving had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Gets it at the top of the key. Harden. He engulfed him that time. Here's Irving into the front court. 2-point advantage. Kyrie Irving looking good. 4 for 5. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Harden with the basketball. Down a point. From long range, Russell Westbrook with the slam.
We call that Beastbrook. But why are you so angry all the time, man?
Jay, he's just taking out his anger on the rim.
I feel that way every time I broadcast with you.
Dinwiddie against Tucker. And scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Harden. And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. connect. It's no good. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Mike D'Antoni changing up his lineup. Irving. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. No good. Made the first two, missed the last. Harden in possession. They're down 3. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Shot by Kyrie, no good. Harden in possession. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Irving. It's Gordon with the rebound. Pass stolen by the Nets. Has a look, taking advantage of the turnover.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. To Irving. Kyrie Irving. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Rockets have the ball. Harden. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
James Harden has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Dinwiddie with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Harden into the front court. Leads 1. 4-3. Yes. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. 1 quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is a first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Going to launch. On the arc. That's what you like to see. Austin Rivers, tough shot from downtown.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Here's a chance from long range. Can't get the bounce. Tucker to Fareed. For 3. Not that time. He missed it. Irving with the basketball. 5-point game. Kenneth Fareed. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Fires the 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Irving brings the ball up court. Beyond the arc for three. No good. That's great defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Irving drills the three. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
And one of the best kept secrets out there for younger players, look at the eyes as the players, they catch the basketball. The eyes are already fixated on the rim, almost serving as a head fake. When you're able to throw the defense off like that, throw them off balance with your eyes, you got them right where you want them.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Harden won't go down. To Durant. Trying to cash in. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. To Harden. Fires the three. Tough shot. Well defended. Durant across the timeline. Down 4. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Irving. KD follows up with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Harden couldn't keep it in. Off James Harden. Irving. Not that time. He misses. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
It's in the hands of James Harden. Joe Harris with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Irving, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Shot for James Harden with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Harden with it up top. His team up by 1. From long range, he drills the 3. Irving. Not going down here. The follow won't go either. Harden with the basketball. Final minute, first half. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's good.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Durant, defended by Eric Gordon. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Kyrie. That's no good. Picked up by the Nets. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. pass stolen by the Nets. Great feed, sets it up. And he finishes at the rim.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Harden buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
That misses with 3 seconds left. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. It's James Harden once again. 4-3. And James Harden knocks it down from three.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Kyrie across the timeline. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Durant. Kyrie lets it go. Deep two there, won't go. Rivers into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Irving to Durant. Eric Gordon swats it. Kevin Durant is going to get a chance at three here. Career 88% from the line. Knocks down all three at the line. Harden in possession. Up five. Spencer Dinwiddie with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Harden. Not easy.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Here's Harden with the rock. Going to launch beyond the arc. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. From the painted area, won't go down. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. To Harden. Here's a chance from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. for three. That's the record. His 14th three-pointer in the game.
We have a national weather warning, excessive heat on the court.
Irving. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Harden in possession. Up 6. Fires the three. He was all over him. Irving. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Harden. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nice finish at the rim.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Brooklyn's got it. Harden into the front court. Leads just a point. Surveys the floor. Harden to Gerald Green. Beyond the arc for three. Textbook defense. And they call the foul. Careful there, Chick.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Harden with it up top. Looking to make something happen. That's how you defend. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys now down by a point. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Harden. Another one goes down. Did you ever think we'd see a night like this?
Easy answer, no.
James Harden fires for 2. The jumper's off the mark. To Durant. Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete with the Rockets in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
To Durant. Has a chance. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Westbrook. No good. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Offensive rebound. And count the basket.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Harden. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for two. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Harden, defended by Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Durant from long range. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Wide open look won't go. To Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. To Harden. 4-3 with James Harden. Muscle memory. Gets it to go.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Irving. Tucker with the rebound. Harden with the basketball. Margins 8. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Kyrie. Second effort. To Durant. Five to shoot. Here's Durant for 2. Not that time. To Rivers. Gerald Green. Harden to Gerald Green. Down to 5 on the 24. Harden. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Irving. Smothering D. Harden in possession. The deficit now up to 5. Jumpers. Good.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Count the basket inside.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
He gets it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Durant against Harden. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Harden. Man, that was a tough shot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Oh, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Durant sizing up Eric Gordon. Going to launch beyond the arc. Harden has it up the floor. Out of bounds, the call off P.J. Tucker. That misses with a second to go. It's the Nets who are victorious. They've jumped down front 1 game to none in this best-of-7 series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.